Training's going well so far this week. So I did 16 miles yesterday, average 7:17 pace. Felt quite comfortable. It was quite a nice morning. It was cold. It was -3, so that mixed it up a bit. But yeah, the snow had held off at least for yesterday. But as you can see, it's here today. I didn't get up this morning. My alarm went off and I looked out the window and there was just a blanket of snow, and I just thought, it's 4:30, it's really icy, it's really cold. So yeah, I binned this morning's run. It was supposed to be 12 miles with a tempo, hence why I didn't go out, because there's no point in trying to run a tempo when it's that icy. But otherwise the week's gone really well. So the 8 times 1k on Tuesday went really well, happy with that. 10 mile on Wednesday, had heavy legs, but that was to be expected. It was like 12 hours after the 8 by 1k. And then yesterday the 16 mile, then 8 mile tonight, and then the weekend's going to be about 32 mile in total. Hopefully that'll mean I'll hit 90 miles for the week. So I did 70 last week, it'll be 90 this week, hopefully 95, and then 100, and then a bit of a break. So yeah, things are going well so far, and looking forward to the next run, looking forward to this tempo. Legs are feeling quite good today, so I'm kind of wishing I had done it today, but there's not a lot you can do with the weather. Took a bit of a gamble. I thought I'd try and do tempo. Saturday, and it's still snowing, although it's stopped for a little bit. The sky is quite clear, so that's quite nice, but underfoot it's still tough going for running. But you've got to get out, got to get the sessions done if you want to train towards your goal. So the original plan was to do a tempo yesterday, and the plan was to do 6 miles and just aim for sort of 85% max heart rate, and ideally for it to be a little bit faster than marathon pace, maybe sort of 6:10, 6:05 pace. But that didn't happen just because we got loads of powder overnight, and it wasn't going to happen. So I had a bit of a lie-in yesterday, and then I got up and ran last night. Because there was still loads of powder down, it was really icy, I decided that the best thing to do would be to just hit the trails, just do an easy run. So I did an easy hour over clean hills and then down along the coast. It was quite nice, a nice run. It was fresh. But yeah, it was a nice run. Legs felt great, so I was kicking myself because I was thinking, bloody typical, I've been gearing up for a tempo all week, and a lot of the time when you come to do a tempo, you're like, it's one of those sessions that you dread because you know you're going to be running at like intensity, which is uncomfortable. It's like, it's comfortably hard, if you know what I mean. So you are working. Comfortably is misleading, because can you really run comfortably when you're running sort of tempo effort? I don't think so. You don't want to be running race pace effort or a threshold effort, which would be sort of a 90% heart rate and beyond, because you're not getting the adaptations that you want. The stimulus should be to run at a level that you can sustain, that you've got another gear so you can pick it up if you really want to do, so that your body can operate at a level where the system is starting to become flooded with lactic acid, but not to the point where it can't clear it, so you can still clear it. And the more you do that, the better you will get, the faster you will get. Got a little friend there. The faster you will get over 10k, over half marathon. Those tempo runs are the most powerful sessions you can do for improving your 10k time, improving your half marathon time. And when you improve them, you improve everything else. So your marathon time will improve along with those, as long as you obviously do the necessary mileage and training needed to do a marathon. But you'll carry that speed through, you'll carry that speed endurance, you'll carry that strength, and it just makes a massive difference. And of course all that translates into your 5k as well. So if you do your tempo runs right, you're probably going to be somewhere between sort of 25 to 40 seconds a mile slower than 5k pace, which is for most people around about half marathon pace. But obviously it depends on what level you're at. But you want to be aiming for sort of that 85% max heart rate, because if you can really dial in on that, if you focus on that, just do one every week or maybe one every fortnight, and what will happen is over a course of, like, say a full training block, say you do a 4-month training block or even a 6-month training block, what you'll find is at that given heart rate at the start of the, just let's say for instance you're running 8-minute miles for your tempo at 85% max heart rate, fast forward the end of the training program before your race, I can almost guarantee you, as long as you've been doing them correctly and you haven't been pushing them too hard, that you'll be at the point where you're running probably 7:30, even 7-minute mile pace. It's so powerful, and your times will improve rapidly. It just makes you so strong as well. So in terms of my session today, I just wanted to get 6 miles in at a tempo, and because of the snow it wasn't easy to do, so I decided that I would just do tempo sections as and when I could. So I picked a route where I'd be running sort of on a quieter road, so I could get onto the road and run like properly rather than sort of ice skating about. So I managed to do 3 miles, a tempo effort, and then I got to a junction and it was a busier road, so I stopped it there, and I jogged for around about half a mile or so, and then again it cleared up again. The road was a bit quieter, so I managed to do another 2 miles. So yeah, really happy with the session, and I had intended to do 6 miles just all the way, but sometimes things don't work out, and especially with the weather like this, you just got to try and get in as best a training session and as close to your plan as you can. Really, it's better to do that than just go out and run easy. So yeah, good session today, and happy with the results, and definitely feel like I'm making some progress, because I was running sort of sub 6 miles for 5 miles pretty much. I think the last mile was just over 6-minute miles. So there's definitely some progress there. The heart rate's nice and steady at around 83 to 85%. It climbed a bit towards the end just because I was running on the path on the snow and just couldn't get a grip basically. But yeah, really happy with that. So onwards tomorrow to 20 miles. It's going to be nice and early because it's Nikki's birthday tomorrow, so I'm probably going to be up and out at about 4:30, get my run done so I can get back, make some breakfast in bed for Nikki, and yeah, treat her like a queen for the day. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.